This is the alarm services contract, or I would refer to it with your customers as alarm services agreement. It tends to go over better with them. At the top, we're basically going to have the removal part here. We're going to just basically remove the top part, and that's going to make it to where we have 4 sheets. And so when we basically get ready to fill out the form, we're going to just start here. And up at the top, you're going to have a dealer number that's going to be assigned to your area. Each area is going to have a different one, so we'll get that number to you. It's going to be a residential or a commercial, so just figure out which one that is and check the box. The date, we're going to date this as 5/7/2014. Time zone, and then we're going to go ahead and put the customer's name, Smith, John. And this is the part right here as far as if it were a business, you would actually put the business name here, ABC, ABC Company or whatever the name is, and then the primary person's name would be up here. In this case, we're going to fill it out as a residential account. So I'm going to put the wife's information here so that we have both husband and wife on the form. And so we're going to put Mary Smith there. The address was going to be 123 Main Street, Toledo, Ohio, and then the zip code. Phone number one. If it's a home phone, I would put the phone number 1 there, and then maybe a cell phone. If they only have cell phones, put the husband and the wife's phone or cell phone numbers there. Email address, again, just put the email address down. Down at the bottom here, we're going to put the number of payments for the first initial term of 36 months. So in this case, we're going to fill it out as $49.99 per month. You'll transfer that over to the total of the entire term, which in this case is going to be $1799.64. You will sign on this line right here as the sales rep. You will have a sales rep number. This part right here is left blank. That's for the corporate office. The customer's information is going to go here. So we're going to again fill out 050714. I would actually go ahead and fill this out before you have the customer authorize it. So in this case, it's all ready to go and they don't have to think about it too much. So we're going to go, let's see here, it goes last name first, so Smith and John. And again, I would go with check marks. Check marks are better than X marks. Check and Smith, Mary. And then we're going to go ahead and date these also, 5/7/14/05/07/14. And so then John Smith would sign here, and Mary Smith would sign here. And down at the bottom here, we have an initial saying that they have received the notice of cancellation. This is only for residential customers. If you're doing a commercial account, you do not have to fill this section out. But in this case, we're going to get John and Mary's initials down here. So John Smith and Mary Smith, just like that. Okay, so that's page 1 that you're completely done. We can then flip that over, and up at the top, you're going to have an account number. That form or that field is left blank. In this case, we're going to go ahead and just start into the equipment. I'm going to fill out a basic system as to what they would have on a basic. If you're going to have more than a basic, then of course you would fill out more information. But we're going to start here with a quantity of 1, links, plus, system, control. You're going to have 3 doors. You're going to have 1 motion. And if you want, you can put, pet friendly to 80 pounds. That way it's kind of covered on there, and if it ever were to come up in the future, they knew that it was up to 80 pounds. You're going to have 1 keychain remote. You're going to have 1 cellular communication. module. You're going to have one ADT yard sign. You can put all ADT window decals. We will give them as many as they need as far as for the window decals. And then one professional installation. And then one thing that I always like to do as far as, the entire package is $99. So one thing that makes it real easy is just to go like this, $99. And that way it's all kind of combined into one package and so forth. Now, there's lots of room in there to put additional information or to condense this up if you were to have more additional equipment. In the case of additional equipment, we do like you to actually just do like this. And let's say that they wanted to add an extra keychain remote. So we're just going to put one keychain remote. And that way we know that that's not part of the base package, $100. And that way it's all right there. So the subtotal is going to be $199. The tax is going to be on just the extra equipment. So whatever your tax rate is, I'm going to just put 7% for your local tax rate. So in this case, it's only going to be $7. So the purchase amount is going to be $206. They're going to pay a deposit of $206, and the balance due is going to be $0. Now when you call in for the installation date, this is where you would actually put the installation date as far as when we're going to schedule the installation. So that would be the end of that page there. Now at this point you can go ahead and separate here, and once they've actually signed off on this, then they're again going to have, you've got copies here that are going to actually say what the customer gets. So they get the back copy, which is here. So we're going to separate that. And they're going to get that one copy there. So we'll set that off to the side. This will go to the corporate office. So I'll set that off to the side. And this is page 2. So again, same thing. It's going to be the back copy. So I'm just going to go, well, there we go. Go like this. And of course I'm going to rip it, but that's all right. We'll just turn it over and kind of just do it nice and easy then. And so then the customer would get this copy, set it off to the side. Corporate office will get this copy. And then we'll move on to page 3 and page 4. All right, so this is where the bulk of the information is going to go as far as where you can have different options and so forth. The first thing that we're going to do is up here. Let's say that the customer is going to do a commercial account at $39.99 per month, which is a landline. So you would check this box here, and it would be $39.99 per month. That's all you would do. You put your total monthly over here at $39.99 per month, and you would be done. Okay? As far as with this section. So now we're done with that one. That is a commercial only. Okay, so I'm going to actually cross this out at this point so that we can kind of follow along. The next one is, let's say that we do a residential with a landline. And so our option is basically here. And it's going to start out at $33.99. And then we would add a remote keychain remote at $3. And that's how you would get to the total of $36.99.